down to this Asian Cup, World Cup spot on the line. Your thoughts heading to this tournament?
Um, my thoughts. We're still getting over the great win, I think, in December, and that's obviously what we're here for this evening as well. So we're excited that we got a gold medal. That there was a few of us that were positive about that, and we knew that we could get it. And now it's been a big turnaround on focusing on the Asian Cup preparation. So we've been working really hard in training. All the girls have been coming in slowly, but it's been a really good month so far of training.
How's the camp been here and in Balasin?
Yeah, good. Balasin is a beautiful place, and Alpha Land obviously a sponsor and supporting our national team now, which is fantastic. So Balasin was a really good spot because we were able to train the girls in a nice quiet space without the craziness of the traffic of Manila and stuff. But it was good to just have a little bit of a relax as well and enjoy each other's company, and obviously enjoy the win at the SEA Games as well. So now we're here and we're really focused on making sure that we leave here ready to compete in the Asian Cup.
What can you say about the players who attended the camp and stand out among them?
Everyone has come in really good. We had a chance to push them really hard, so we had a long camp since February the 1st, but they've all been on programs since the SEA Games as well. So it's been really good to see them all come in really good shape and good fitness levels. But we pushed them a little bit more here, and JL Guy has been outstanding in her preparations. She's gone another level again from when we saw her in SEA Games. And then you've got Marley Ramirez has been excellent. Angie Beard came in for a week and a half as well, and she was in really good shape and she was excellent. But then we've also got all the girls that are currently playing with their clubs abroad that are also training and playing a lot of matches at the moment. So they're going to come into our camp in Perth ready as well. So there's too many to name when I say who has been outstanding. All the girls have been excellent, and it's created a really big headache for us to pick the best 26 for this Asian Cup.
Coach, how close would you say are you to, getting your final lineup at this point in the camp?
It's pretty much done. Like we've selected the 26. Hopefully that will be released in the next 12 hours, maybe 24 hours. So it's cemented, and we know what we've got that's going to the Asian Cup, and we're excited.
Coach, just for statistics, how many members of the gold medal winning team in the Southeast Asian Games were invited and participated in this ongoing camp?
So everyone that was part of the SEA Games was invited. We obviously had a few players there was a couple that were unavailable for the camp, and there was two that had to withdraw, unfortunately, in the last couple of weeks due to illness or injury. So from the SEA Games, I think we'll see a lot of the girls that were there, but there's also the return of Carly Frillis, Katrina Guyu. They'll all return to the team, which we're looking forward to because they bring World Cup experience, they bring tournament experience, and they bring professional club experience with DC Power. So Carly and Katrina will join us in Perth, and we're looking forward to seeing them.
Coach, with regards to Ina retiring now, like how's the whole of losing your number 2 or number 3 keeper going to be filled based on the performances on the camp?
Yeah, so we had 6 keepers all up on our roster and on our radar. 5 came in and trained and were excellent. That was a spot that we know that Ina's held for a very long time and been a very important player and person for our national team and the country. And that's going to be a spot that's going to be hard to fill because she doesn't just hold a good goalkeeping spot. She's the spirit of our national team, and she's someone that's very important and close to all our hearts. So that's an important role to play, but we believe we've got some very good young goalkeepers coming through at the moment. Some that we're playing in our U17s Asian Cup team and the Asian Cup qualifiers this year and in 2024, and they've impressed very much so. So we also had the return of Kiara, we had the return of Izzy, that also came to a camp a couple of years ago. So they're all here at the moment and they're all training, and those spots will be revealed in the next couple of days as well.
There's also Leah Bradley, who's part of the under-17 program as well. Like how do we balance between her being on the seniors and on the U17 end?
Well, same balance as the last year. So we had Alexa Pino, Joel Guy, Ari Markey. They were also part of the U17s team and the senior national team. So it's just a matter of balancing it. We make sure that we protect those young players because they're going to be the future of our country. So we need to make sure that they're in the best possible mental state for both, and they can manage both. But someone like Leah is trained extremely well. She was an important part of the Asian Cup qualifiers for the U17s, and I'm sure she'll be an important part for the U17s team going forward as well. So, but she's been excellent in training. She showed maturity over the last few years, and we'll reveal how that looks in the next couple of days, and you'll see the goalkeepers.
Last question.
Mark, how is your expectation going to this tournament, especially that you'll face the very first team you'll face, very familiar to you,
Yeah.
very familiar to the Philippines as well, very familiar stadium as well in Australia in the host. How are you managing expectations this time around, especially with what happened last time out against them?
Yeah, I think from my perspective, a personal perspective, there's a lot of learnings since we played Australia last time. I think it was only our second, third game in charge after a very small Asian Games campaign. So it was very overwhelming in that first tournament that we had. But I think in the 2.5 years that now we've been in the role, not only me but the staff, I think we've learned so much about this team, about the country, about the people that we're ready to take on anyone, and we'll do our absolute best. Our goal is to get out of the group, and then our goal is to try and achieve another World Cup position. We know it's going to be challenging. We do have a lot of young players currently in our team. The future for me is really bright for this country, in particular over the next 5 to 10 years. There's a lot of good young players coming through, and we'll definitely see them feature in this Asian Cup. I believe that we've got a talented group, mixed with experienced, mixed with young players like the SEA Games, and I truly believe that we've got an opportunity to go to another World Cup. It will be tough. We've got Australia in our group, we've got South Korea obviously in our group, and we know Iran is not an easy team to beat either. So the route to this World Cup is obviously a little bit different to what it was the last time we went to the World Cup. We have North Korea in the group, in the World Asian Cup, and we also have obviously Australia now here that weren't obviously competing last time. So it's going to be tougher, but we're going to give ourselves absolutely every chance to get to the World Cup again for every one of you and all our fans around the Philippines and around the world.
Thank you.